Hello, this is Smislav the Slayer. I'm going to be doing a live Blitz chess game commentary. Sorry, I haven't really done too many in a month or so, actually. Um, Hopefully I'll be able to do them a little bit more often. But otherwise, we'll just have to see what happens. So this game is it's kind of a weird opening. I'm not sure what you call it. Um, Not sure if I probably should have played c4 there. I'm not really sure why I didn't. Probably just because I was talking. Um, and not paying attention to the game. Yeah, so now I don't want to take there. Setting up play bishop to e2. Maybe just play knight to h4, just like my opponent did. See where his bishop goes. And I think actually I'm going to go ahead and play g4 here. Um, Maybe f4. Yeah, I'll play f4. Um, just expand on the king side basically. And I'll definitely take that, and I'll also, alright, I think I want to capture the pawn towards the center here. The only problem is g5. Then I have to go to g2. That's not really that good. I think I will just go ahead and take the knight. I can go to the e5 square. It's not really good on h4. It would be kind of nice to get this pawn here, but it doesn't really do anything. It's better just to get the knight back into the game. Here I think maybe king to f2. Maybe queenside castle. And that's not really clear how this game is gonna play out. I think actually I'm gonna go ahead and play queen takes b6, double his pawn, play a3, and now I think I will play queenside castle with the idea of trying to play on this open h file, and I'll try to play on the king side, and he can try to play on the queen side. I'm pretty much going to let my king be the only defender over here. So, excuse me, takes. I actually can take here, and this h6 pawn is pinned. So, um, I think I can isolate one of his pawns on the h file, which I think would be pretty solid. And then I'm going to go ahead and play rook to h2, and then rook to h1, then knight to e1, guarding the g2 pawn. I guess, well, well, let's see. I could also maybe try to get my king over on the queen side now. Get on this b5 square, actually, while everything is locked down. So I'm going to go ahead and play king to c2. The idea of playing b3. I'm not really understanding his move here. I'm just going to continue on here. And I'll be happy to go to a4 and to b5. And if c4 check, that's fine. I'll just go a4, b5. Now this, I think I will play knight to e1. You're going to here play rook to h3 to protect this e3 pawn. And yeah, just keep on protecting that. His bishop is locked down over here. His rook can't really invade anywhere. Too useful. My knight's not great, but in this kind of position, there's not really a good spot. And ideally, these two pawn weaknesses are going to decide the game. This h pawn and this double pawn over here. And I should hopefully I'll be able to take advantage of that to win here. I do have a weak g2 pawn, so that's something to just consider. And that might kind of, make, so he's got rook to a, not really sure, he has rook to c6 now, but I don't really see much point to that. I wonder if I want to just play g4 now. With the idea of f5, maybe? f5. Not really sure why I would play f5. I do need to try to get some sort of break here. And his rook is basically just stuck on one square. So that, I think opening up a different line of attack is definitely the right idea, but I'm not sure how to like really go about doing that. Well, if I take e5 and then, yeah, I think that would work. G4 and then f5, I think would be pretty decent. And then I might be able to get a situation where he has, yeah, like I think that's exactly kind of what I wanted to have happen. Um, Now let's see. I think I want to take, yeah, right here first. And then I'll play f5. And now I have a passed pawn. Um, and now I can get my knight into the game somehow. Uh, so I think I'm going to take this way. But I'm not going to take again, maybe. It's the idea here. Let's see, I could also, no, no, no. Getting a little low on time too, so I might have to stop commentating quite as thoroughly. Uh, yeah, I think I play knight to d3 here. Oh, jeez, I don't have a check there. Okay, that might have been a blunder. Well, yeah, it probably was a blunder. Let's see what happens. Oh man. I think I can at least try to get to here, try to salvage the situation. Maybe knight to f4. I was thinking of going to e5 in the fork, but obviously the bishop would just take it. So I think I can get maybe to e6. Um, yeah, to attack this knight, try to get this defender here. Actually, now I do have a fork, so that actually works out really well. So, I think the game's pretty much over at this point. I'm going to take this more advanced pawn just because I can stop these at any time. So there's no reason to go for that kind of thing. Now I just play here, push this pawn up, and there's not much he can do about it except just sacrifice his piece. I can just keep on going back on these light squares here. Um, okay. Uh, okay. Trust this. He'll take. He won't take. Okay. Let's see what he does here. I guess I did kind of give up a pawn there. Oh no, I can take this pawn though. Yeah. Then I play down to here, promote my pawn, and yeah, try to get the rook. I have to mate with rook against king. Hopefully I can do it in time. Just take the queen. Yep. Okay. I think I want to go there regardless. Oh, and he resigned. Okay, so that's good. I don't know if I would have been able to do it in time. Um, so this game basically got to an endgame situation pretty quickly. And I had double pawns initially, and then he eventually got double pawns as well. And I think he made that move right there was, I think, a mistake. Well, maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. It's tough to say in these kind of positions. But I think my overall planning was a little bit better than his. And the idea of me attacking on the king's side and opening up lines here, maybe that was a mistake right there. Maybe he didn't have a choice. Yeah, I think f6, I think he needed to connect his rooks. So I think that was the mistake. So maybe it wasn't the pawn move, but it was just all those moves where he left his rook unconnected on this h file here. That was where he went wrong. I think that's kind of what happened in this game. So And then I used pretty decent technique, I think, to finish it off. So thanks for watching.